Hello, Toro fans. How is it going? Coby Brault here with another edition of Tauros All Access action-packed show today. As usual, we will start with the Krolls Goal of the season, recapping last week, Week 11, and then highlighting this week, Week 12. We are into the second round of the Krolls Goal of the season still here. And last week, it was a Jack O'Hannessyn OT winner. That was also a hat-trick goal against Aberdeen that took down Gavin Middendorf's breakaway in Austin back in March. That O'Hannessyn hat-trick goal is going to be a tough one to beat, if we're being honest. Another tough one to beat is the other winner, Jesse Uhala's Game 2 OT winner. That beat out Braeden Jockims' goal that came from an insane feed from John Small back against Watertown. This week's matchups feature two very tough matchups, I should say, as Ian Spencer battles Jack O'Hannessyn and Mackley Morelli squares off against the aforementioned Gavin Middendorf. So let's check those out.
Pick it up and send it Spencer. Spencer with an opportunity here, one-on-one, and he'll send this and beat Solomon. Left side to get the Toros on the board. Ian Spencer finds the back of the net to give the Toros the early 1-0 lead. As a quick takeaway here by O'Hannessyn. O'Hannessyn all alone in the offensive zone. O'Hannessyn backhanded, try it's in. Tie game, Jack O'Hannessyn.
And that, Edward, is why you watch the shootout in practice on Thursday.
Here we go.
Good takeaway. Morelli in for his first chance in. 5-0. Morelli, his first as a Toro, comes shorthanded, and the Toros are back within one.
Let's go.
A huge takeaway defense leading to offense for Mackley Morelli. And his first as a Toro, his first in the NAHL, but
here's another look.
He gets it on the breakaway, and he looks cool, calm, and collected.
Cut off by the Toros.
Suzuki might have had Weir into his left there.
Small takes it away, feeds it ahead. Middendorf. Small's going to go to the net off the feed. Follow-up try, shot, it's in. Oh my goodness. Gavin Middendorf. What a rocket. It was stuck between the back bar and the netting. Middendorf with an absolutely, are you kidding me, type tuck for the Toro.
And as always, you can vote on your favorite goal, Krolls Goal this season. We're doing it all summer long. Just go to the Tauros Hockey mobile app under the interactive games. Get your vote in. Pick your two favorite winners from this week, and we'll see next week who's going to move on to the next round. Speaking of casting votes, you guys casted your votes all last week for our alternate identity trunk or treat weekend rebrand. The votes have been casted. The results are in. The winner has been chosen. It is the UFTAs, the ND UFTAs. Insane logo. Shout out to Sebastian. All four logos were great, but the UFTAs, by an overwhelming margin, you guys really wanted to see that. That's what we're going with. The jerseys will be released down the line, not anytime soon, so don't get too excited. But we will have a pre-order with some t-shirts and sweatshirts. That should be sometime next week, so stay on the lookout for that on our socials. Get your own UFTAs gear. The only time that we're going to be wearing those is that trunk or treat weekend, which is October 24th and 25th versus the Aberdeen Wings. So, like I said, pre-order for some sweatshirts, t-shirts next week, and then we'll be rocking those jerseys with the rebrand on October 24th and 25th. Only other thing I got for you before we send it out to another main camp interview that Olivia got with Toros returning forward Braeden Jockims is the Dash auction. As always, another Summer Signature Series. We are into Week 11. We got a pretty sick Jack O'Hannessyn poster signed by Jack O'Hannessyn, I should say, from February 25th. Also have this one. I'm kind of excited that we're auctioning this one off. Team signed St. Patty's Day jersey. So make sure to get on with that. A Chuck Owens puck, Jesse Uhala Road jersey, and a team signed goalie stick. So two team-signed items, two unique team-signed items, the St. Patty's Day jersey from last year and the goalie stick. But yeah, with that, that's all I got for you here from Tauros World Headquarters. We'll end this episode with a main camp interview with our newest intern, Olivia, and Tauros returning forward, Braeden Jockims. As always, we'll see you next week.
Hi, Tauros fans. I'm joined here today with Braeden Jockims. Braeden, how are you feeling today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Braeden, how are you aiming at being a team player here this week during main camp and then also bringing that into the season?
Well, it's my 4th year playing junior hockey. It'll be my 2nd year with the Tauros, so I'm looking to, be a leader, lead by example, show like that, maybe you might not have the most skill ever in the world, but as long as you come in every day with a good attitude, good mentality to, work hard and give 110% effort whenever you're on the ice or off the ice in the training room, then you can play wherever you want to play.
Braeden, being from Canada, it's obviously hockey's a lot different there than it is here. What would you say are some differences you see out on the ice?
In this country, it's definitely a lot more skill based. There's definitely a lot more hitting in Canada, so it helps a lot. Not having to worry about someone trying to come run you over, and you can work on your skills a lot better here. And yeah, it's all good hockey. With those changes in the hockey, how are you prepping for this upcoming season with training? It's just work on my 3-step quickness right now outside of corners, how powerful my crossovers can be, and then when I get out of those situations, how quickly I can get my shot off. And Braeden, lastly, if you could have any superpower out on the ice to help you play, what would you pick? Probably super speed, so I could, skate around everyone. For sure. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you.